What's shaking, my friends? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Shay, and today we are going to talk about what I'm excited for in the month of May. So, I think that I have less amount of books this time than normal. If you don't know how my anticipated releases video goes, I'll just tell you the date the book comes out, the book title, and something that made me a little blurb, that made me excited about the book. So I have my laptop down here. So if you see me looking down, that's what I'm looking at. So let's go ahead and dive right into May the 2nd. First, we have The Ferryman by Justin Cronin. This is a riveting standalone, that's exciting, standalone novel about a group of survivors on a hidden island utopia where the truth isn't what it seems. So that's exciting. I have not read his other series quite yet. I still own the first book in that series, and I'm very, very interested in reading it. And I'm very, very interested in reading these standalone. It sounds like it has kind of a mystery element as well when I read the synopsis. Also, on the 2nd, we have The Sword Defiant by Gareth Ryder Hanrahan. And I think The Gutter Prayer he wrote, and I also own that book, and I haven't made around to yet, but I want to. This is set in a world of dark myth and dangerous prophecy. This thrilling fantasy launches an epic tale of daring warriors, living weapons, and bloodthirsty vengeance. So, living weapons, check. I'm in. Also on the 2nd, we have Fourth Wing by Rebecca Yarros. I like this cover. Friends, enemies, lovers. Everyone at Basgiath War College has an agenda because once you enter, there are only two ways out. Graduate or die, featuring dragons. This is a YA, or maybe it's a 12, I can't recall, but it does have a school setting. It does have dragons, and it does involve maybe a killer school, like maybe you don't get out alive, I don't know. But sounds intriguing. Then we have Warrior Girl Unearthed by Angeline Boulley, and if you don't know, this is the companion novel to Firekeeper's Daughter. The main character in that is following in this book is her nieces. So this is of course going to be some other kind of mystery book, and it says a thrilling YA mystery about a native teen who must find a way to bring an ancestor home to her tribe. It has a band of misfits, outcasts, so you will, and I wrote down that there's heists involved. So what more can you want in a story? I really, really loved The Firekeeper's Daughter. Gave it 5 stars. Not typically my genre, but I really loved that. Then moving on to the 9th, I have The Collected Regrets of Clover by Mickey Brammer. And this says a death doula who, in caring for others at the end of their life, has forgotten how to live her own. So this was kind of pitched as for people who like The Midnight Library. That's a very divisive book, but I actually like The Midnight Library, and in my line of work, it sounds very interesting, talking about death and death doula. I enjoy that. For those that don't know, I work in oncology, so. Okay, so To Shape a Dragon's Breath by Monoquill Black Goose. If I said that wrong, I'm really sorry. I love the cover on this one as well. I think this is YA. A young indigenous woman enters a colonizer-run dragon academy and quickly finds herself at odds with the approved way of doing things. So again, another dragon book. Hello, I'm here for it. Okay, so then also, lastly on the 9th, we have The Book That Wouldn't Burn by Mark Lawrence. I initially did not have this on my list because me and Mark Lawrence have not gotten along the best in the past. Specifically, the only thing I've really read from him is Red Sister and Grey Sister and then DNF Holy Sister. That's an unpopular opinion, but so I wasn't really interested in the book because I don't think that me and Mark Lawrence maybe jive. But I watched Bookborn's review on this book, and then I was like, okay, I'm reading it. I put it on my list. So this is a tale of truth and lies and hearts and the blurring of one into another, a journey on which knowledge erodes certainty, and on which, though the pen may be mightier than the sword, blood will be spilled and cities burned. And it has something about somebody being trapped for a long time in a library. That's what I need to know, and just the way that she portrayed that, I really, really want to read it now. So, moving on to May the 16th, of course, we have The True Love Experiment by Christina Lauren, and I'm here for another Christina Lauren book. I use these as palette cleansers, you know, in between my fantasies. So this is sparks fly when a romance novelist and a documentary filmmaker join forces to craft the perfect Hollywood love story and take both of their careers to the next level. I have not read all of Christina Lauren, but hopefully in the future I will. I've read a lot of their most popular works. Also, The Malevolent Seven by Sebastian de Castell. This one says, 7 powerful mages want to make the world a better place. We're going to kill them first. So that just sounds intriguing to me. Anyway, that tagline just sounded really amazing. So love it. And then moving on to May the 23rd, we have The Will of the Many by James Islington. Is it Islington or Islington? Islington. I'm going to say Islington. James Islington. And I was not that excited until I saw Patrick's review of this book. So that made me very interested. So this says, at the elite Catanon Academy, a young fugitive uncovers layered mysteries and world-changing secrets. So there's a school setting. It reminded me, the plot, the synopsis reminded me kind of like a Red Rising. He is infiltrating the system and they think that he is there to learn their ways and to power up them, when in fact he is just an infiltrate in the system. So love it. Also on the 23rd, we have Myriad by Joshua David Bellin. And this is, the synopsis is, Myriad has been in so many time streams, she's lost count. Hiding from her feelings about her brother's death, she works to prevent crimes from happening, but finds herself committing one instead. So this has time travel as an element, which normally sometimes I don't get along with, but it intrigued me a lot. So it's kind of like, I think I'm going to be a murder mystery with time travel. The Blighted Stars by Megan O'Keefe, coming out on the 23rd as well. Nayra plans to destroy the settlement ship before they make land, but neither of them expects to end up stranded on a dead planet. To survive and keep her secret, Nayra will have to join forces with the man she's sworn to hate, and together they will uncover a plot that's bigger than both of them. So it sounds like kind of a mysterious thing going on, and some romance possibly. Then, on May the 30th, we have Deep as the Sky, Red as the Sea by Rita Chang Epic. I'm not sure if I said that right, but it is a riveting, roaring adventure novel about a legendary Chinese pirate queen, her fight to save her fleet from the forces allied against them, and the dangerous price of power. So this is another pirate adventure novel, and those are kind of like my buzzy words. So we're gonna see about that one. Then we have Threads That Bind by, and I'm going to completely butcher this name, so I'm not even gonna attempt to say it, but I'll post the cover up here. This cover is stunning, and this is, in a world where the children of the gods inherit their powers, a descendant of the Greek faith must solve a series of impossible murders to save her sisters, her soulmate, and her city. So the cover is gorgeous, and that alone makes me want to read the book. Covers do make books, people. I just want to say that. Then finally on the 30th, we have The Witch King by Martha Wells, and this is, after being murdered, his consciousness dormant and unaware of the passing of time, while confined in an elaborate water trap, Kai wakes to find a lesser mage attempting to harness Kai's magic to his own advantage. That was never going to go well. So I'm here for it. I'm here for all of these books. It's not as many as I normally do. Still very excited. I am super stoked to read some of these books. What are you looking forward to in the month of May that is coming out? I need to know all the new releases. I don't know all of them. These are just the ones I'm excited about, but maybe I haven't heard of what you have heard of. So leave it down below what you're excited to read. Are you excited to read some of these? Because I am. And which ones are you going to read as soon as they come out? Please let me know. All right, guys, I'll catch you in the next video.